in the green, fertile village of Buwama. Along the shores of Lake Victoria in Buganda region, central Uganda, where banana plantations stretched wide under the sun, red earth paths wound between mud brick homes with iron roofs, and evenings carried the gentle sound of lake waves and distant drumming, lived Nantongo Ssemanda. She was the youngest daughter of her father, Sekateliko, a respected fisherman. Her mother, Nalyabiga, had prayed long and hard by the river for a child. One day, the river goddess appeared and promised a special child who would change the family forever. 9 months later, Nalyabiga gave birth to a girl, Nantongo Ssemanda. She was no ordinary child. Her skin was like polished river stones, her eyes sparkled, and most striking was her hair, long, thick, and black, flowing like a river. As she grew, her hair never stopped, shining even in the shade. Villagers whispered the spirits had blessed her, but in her own home, she became a target. Nantongo had 3 older sisters, Nakato, Namatsi, and Nambi. Their hearts were hard with envy. They hated Nantongo deeply, whispering angrily about her special treatment and the attention she received. "She steals our lives," they hissed. "We must make her go away." Nantongo felt their hatred and tried to win them over with kindness. But the more she tried, the more they despised her. One scorching afternoon, the sisters lured Nantongo into the thick bush with a false promise of finding beautiful red flowers for her hair. They led her to a deep pit they had secretly dug. When Nantongo leaned over to look for the flowers, her sisters' faces turned cruel. "There are no flowers," they yelled, grabbing her and pushing her into the dark hole. They covered the opening and left her for dead, returning to the village with a fabricated story of a tiger attack. Nantongo lay in the dark, muddy pit, crying for help. Just as she was losing hope, a deep, scratchy voice spoke to her. It was a big, strong monkey with sad, human-like eyes. He felt pity for her, and despite her fear, she trusted him. The monkey climbed into the pit and carried her out on his back. "You cannot go home," Nantongo cried. "My sisters will kill me," the monkey, shocked by their cruelty, offered her a safe place to hide, a tall stone tower in the middle of the forest. He climbed the tower's exterior and placed her in a small room at the very top. He promised to bring her food and told her to open the window only for him, using a secret signal. Hoot hoot clack. Days passed. The monkey faithfully brought her food and told her stories of the forest and the stars. He was kind, and Nantongo began to see him not as a beast, but as a friend. One day, her sisters passed by the tower, and Nantongo, hearing their voices, hid in fear. That evening, she told the monkey what had happened. He comforted her, and filled with gratitude, she leaned in and kissed his fuzzy cheek. Suddenly, the room glowed with a brilliant light. When it faded, the monkey was gone. In his place stood a handsome man in royal clothes. It was Prince Junyu, cursed to live as a monkey until a kiss broke the spell. Overjoyed but still fearful, Nantongo agreed to go to his kingdom, but insisted on seeing her parents first. Upon their return to Buwama, the villagers were overjoyed to see Nantongo alive. But her sister's jealousy exploded. That night, they snuck into her room and hacked off her beautiful hair. As the hair fell, the air turned ice cold, and each strand transformed into a small, angry green snake growing from her scalp. One sister, Nambi, froze in terror, her skin turning to gray stone. Horrified, Nantongo fled back to the tower, believing she was a monster, but the prince followed her. He climbed the tower walls and found her huddled in a corner. Ignoring the hissing snakes, he looked into her crying eyes. "When I was a monkey, you didn't run," he said softly. "Let me see the girl inside the snakes." He kissed her, and as his lips touched hers, the snakes transformed back into long, beautiful, golden silk hair. Nantongo and Prince Junyu returned to the palace. The stone statue of Nambi was placed at the gates as a warning against envy. Her other 2 sisters became servants, forced to confront their hateful actions every day. Nantongo and the prince lived happily, and her magical hair was used to make every child in the kingdom feel loved. The village learned that a heart of gold will always find its crown, while a heart of stone will only turn to rock. "My sister, my brother, envy is a poison you drink, hoping another dies." Kindness and love are stronger than any curse. Nantongo's story teaches us that goodness rises and hate only hardens the heart. Never betray a sister, for jealousy destroys the envious first. Reflect on this and share the story with someone who needs this reminder. Subscribe for more Buganda Ugandan stories.